I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and heard my cry. He drew me up from the desolate pit, out of the miry bog, and set my feet upon a rock, making my steps secure. Psalm 40, verses 1 and 2. Our pain, guilt, anger, loneliness, and many more negative feelings can trap us as if we're stuck in mud. Sometimes we cannot function because of the intensity of these feelings. With great effort, we can function a little, but it takes so much out of us, leaving us drained and unable to function any further until we regain our strength. As we draw on the water of life and allow it to flow into us, we find ourselves able to function more easily. As we begin the process of healing, the strong emotions we have are easily stirred up. They rise to the surface, obscuring our vision. The more we allow God to water us, the easier it becomes to swim above the intensity. The emotions are still there, but are diluted until they lay well below the surface. And now we come to the visualization in which we bring all our negative emotions, the mud which traps us, and allow them to be washed away. Find a comfortable position on a chair or prayer stool. Relax your body and mind. Starting at your feet, tense the muscles and relax them. Move to your legs, tense and relax. Tense your hips and relax. Move to the muscles of your torso, tense and relax. Tense the muscles of your arms and hands and relax. Finally, tense the muscles of your face and relax. Now concentrate on your breathing. Be aware of your breath. As you breathe in, slowly take in God's peace, and as you breathe out, expel any anxiety or tension left in you. Try to just concentrate on your breathing without thinking. If thoughts arise, lay them aside and return to the awareness of your breathing. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anxiety. Do this as long as you feel comfortable. Imagine you've come to a small lagoon. Picture it in your mind. In the distance is a pier which steps going down into the water. The water is so low that the steps do not reach the water. Look at the foliage surrounding the lagoon. It's a warm day without a cloud in the sky. Feel the warmth on your face. You've come for a swim. Don't worry if you can't swim in real life. This is only a visualization, and you are safe at all times. Take off your outer clothes and step into the water. It's warm. As you step in, your feet sink into the mud. What does it feel like? Feel the mud squelch between your toes. You try to move but are held fast. Bring to mind what is holding you back at the moment. Water begins to pour into the lagoon and the mud begins to loosen its grip on you. You can now begin to move, but it's still difficult. Speak to God about your negative emotions. Name each one. As the water rises, you're able to float, but your movement stirs up the sediment. Which emotions keep being stirred up in your life? Ask God to wash away your negative emotions. The water continues to flood into the lagoon and the water becomes clearer. You're now able to swim without disturbing the sediment. See your emotions settle to the bottom. You're now able to swim in any direction. Spend some time swimming and floating and tell God how you feel now. When you're ready, swim to the pier and climb out of the lagoon onto solid ground. As you dress, imagine putting on God's protection and walk away with the security of God's promise to hear your cry and draw you out of the pit.